And happening soon, the FDA will decide on whether to authorize Merck's COVID-19 oral pill. Suji Nam speaks with a local infectious disease expert on the clinical trials that he's been part of with the cocktail right here in West Palm Beach.
With the COVID-19 variant Omicron detected abroad and not yet in the U.S., there is more urgency when it comes to resources combating the virus, like the Merck oral pill. On Tuesday, a panel of FDA experts will be voting on whether they'll authorize the COVID-19 drug. In a final study, the pharmaceutical company released details showing how the pill reduced hospitalization and death by 30% in those infected with COVID, which is a drop of the 50% they said last month.
It changes the genetic makeup of the virus so that the virus becomes less able to reproduce itself and it dies out.
Dr. Larry Bush is at JEM Research Institute in Atlantis, where health officials have been conducting a clinical trial with the Merck pill on unvaccinated patients who tested positive.
People who were early on in infection had mild to moderate disease and a risk factor. So it was really a select population of people that looked at it.
A few questions, however. The FDA released studies showing that the pill could lead to birth defects if taken at a high dose. While the company had tested the pill in adults experiencing mild to moderate COVID-19 symptoms, they did not conduct the trial with those who are vaccinated.
I'm hoping that they do approve this. It's something we're going to need, especially if we do see a new surge with a variant that may break through the vaccine. We don't have that information yet. And we need to move forward with antiviral medications as we do with all infections.
If approved, the Merck pill would be the first of its kind that people can take at home. In Palm Beach County, Suji Nam, WPBF 25 News.